Well, it's Friday morning. We were all relaxed after our visit to the Laird Hot Springs. Very nice. Um, was able to sleep real well. About 11:30, it started raining, and it has not stopped raining yet. And it's 9 o'clock. We're back on the road. Rainy. We're hoping we'll get out of the rain before we get to Watson Lake. We put our sign up. And also, we stayed at Laird Hot Springs RV that's across the street. Um, just a word, it's like $68.50 Canadian dollars. All you get is 30 amp hookup. There's no water. There's water, but it's not potable. Correct. There's a dump there, but for us, I don't know that it was really worth it, other than the fact that we wanted to go over to the hot springs. So, just to let you make a decision. So, we're gonna head up to Watson Lake. We're gonna see if we can find some water to refill our tanks because I think we're gonna do some boondocking tonight. So, we'll see. If it's raining when we get to Watson Lake, then we might have to stay because we've got to get this sign on the signpost, so we'll let you know. And it's really foggy today on the mountains, but I have my amazing driver who went out early this morning. Say good morning. I'm sorry. Say good morning. He went out early this morning and took on the rain, got his rain jacket, got everything hooked up and taken care of. So he gets a thumbs up. 9 o'clock. First encounter with wildlife. Mr. Buffalo was on the side of the road. So, hey, nice perk for early in the morning. All right, we have come across a whole herd. Oh. And folks, we hit the jackpot. There is tons of buffalo here. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in that pod. Oh, mercy. They're humongous too. Okay, up here, guys, we found the whole herd. Oh, they're going into town. There's a baby over there, big mamas, all of them over here. We got some over here. Oh, you guys are making my day. Oh, he's gonna go across the street. Oh, here's a little tiny baby one. Oh, bless his little heart. I don't know if you can see him or not. He's all wet. Oh, wheels keep turning through the northern light. From hot spring mist to snow dusted height. 2 cups of coffee, 1 old coat between. This rolling home's all we need, it seems. So we're following this Laird River, and Ernie was telling me on the map we are weaving in and out of the Yukon and BC in this area. So I looked at the map and we are indeed. We're going into Yukon, then we come back out, go back into BC, then we go. And at Watson Lake will officially be in the Yukon. So here we're going. Oh my goodness! Oh, they've got their GoPro on top of their car. That's the first car that's passed us in 2 days. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, he's got his satellite dish on the back of his truck there. And that's probably why, when you're out here, there is no cell service, so. And we're really climbing here, so, up this mountain. Not gonna believe it. We got here and holy moly, look at all the people here now. So, yeah, there's a ton of people here. But you know what? Ernie's not getting out. He says it's way too many people. So, but I have to get the sign for y'all. So I hope y'all appreciate this. There you go, folks. Going up the country. No grand speech, just mittens holding still, and breath like ghosts in morning's amber glow. Oh, wheels keep turning through the northern light, past eagle nests and thawing canyon walls. 2 cups of coffee, 1 old coat between. This rolling home still answers every call. All right, we still have rain. It's drizzling. We've stopped here in Watson Lake, and we are at the Signpost Forest. So we're going to go across the street. We'll take you with us, and we're going to go hang our sign somewhere. You held a map with your gloves half undone. Said, look, it's just past that old wooden one. The trail turned soft with a silver sheen. Mist on our shoulders, cool and clean. 9,000 signs hanging in spruce, each one a voice, each one a truth. Did someone from home leave their name up high? We scan the wood grain with lifted eyes, rain on our sleeves, but we don't mind. Lost in this forest made of signs. One, May 15th, Chandler High Woods. Okay, so we're going right next door, Prescott Valley, Arizona. So, hey, we're gonna stick it on the Arizona one. You come into the backside off of the street, there's convenient RV parking, and you can pull in here and just walk the board, pull in there, and go through. We are right next to the street, so you know that's another option. You can walk across the street. Okay, there's the main highway. Renee and Red are across the street. Here's the signpost. Okay, before you go into the signpost, go to the left, right. Walk down right here. So we are right up front, right there. And there's the, oh, and then there's the sign over there. Spin around over here. Where's my sticker? I don't know where my sticker's at now. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3 signs over on the bottom. Going up the country. We drove through Dawson City's quiet bend, past boreal pines where the Klondike winds end. You held a map with your gloves half undone. Said, look, it's just past that old wooden one. The trail turned soft with a silver sheen. Mist on our shoulders, cool and clean. 9,000 signs hanging in spruce, each
Each one a voice, each one a truth. Did someone from home leave their name up high? We scan the wood grain with lifted eyes, rain on our sleeves, but we don't mind. Lost in this forest made of signs. Ooh. A cedar plank from a Tokyo train, a driftwood tag with a sun-bleached plane. You laughed and pointed, that's Aunt May's town. Her little arrow pointing homeward down. The path grew hushed, though the drops kept falling. Names like old friends softly calling. 9,000 signs hang in the spruce, each one a voice, each one a truth. Did someone from home leave their name up high? We scan the wood grain with lifted eyes, rain on our sleeves, but we don't mind. Lost in this forest made of signs. From Oslo docks to a Texas farm gate, hands reached out and marked their fate. Not with stone or steel, but painted pine, saying I was here and I'm yours and I'm fine.
Okay, new plan. We're at Tags, Watson Lake Tags, and we're getting fuel. The most you can put in at the pump with your card is $75. So Ernie took it in. They're holding our card, and yeah. And I also asked him, we need some water because we're going to be boondocking. He says, as long as we bought fuel, we can go back around up to the highway, back around over here, and go back in the RV park. And he said, find any tap we want and fill up. So that's a extra bonus. So Ernie's going to fuel up, and then we are going to go back around. We'll get some water, and I believe we're going to go outside of Watson Lake. Ernie's got a site we think we might be able to get into, and we will boondock there overnight. So when we get our fuel, I did not see how much it was for the fuel, so I will post it down here when I get the total amount, how many gallons and how much it was. So rainy day here on Watson Lake, and we're getting cold and wet, but you know, that's part of the journey.
Someone carved a line in a granite wall, said keep your wheels rolling, don't your courage fall. I pulled over
Corridor, you'll see for miles, you'll see rock formations that people have written out messages, and they were for the swim team, the Fort Nelson swim team in 1990. And they're still, you can still see them on the side of the road. There are also some rock formations that the Indians have done, they said, to as landmarks to help them to travel. And you'll see some new ones that people that have gone through that have made to kind of add to it. So it started, I think, back after you got out of Watson Lake. So just start looking at the rocky sides on the side of the road, and you'll see the different words wrote out in formations and different, you know, inspiration for this swim team.
Rivers galore and the rocks all say, go a little further, you're on your way. Past the last lodge, past the fading pines, to the Continental Divide. stopped at the summit, the wind leaned in. No more words on stone, just the earth and sky again. Half the water goes west, half goes east.
Okay, everybody, this is our bed for tonight. We're at the Continental Divide, so we're going to stop here for the night.
I stopped at the summit, the wind leaned in. No more words on stone, just the earth and sky again. Half the water goes west, half goes east. And I'm right here, still and released. Rivers galore and the rocks all say, go a little further, you're on your way. Past the last watch, past the fading pines, to the Continental Divide.